thank you for coming and welcome to our production of Macbeth. Please don't forget to turn off all your cell phones and enjoy the show.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder and lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
Such will be ere the set of sun.
Where the place?
Upon the heath,
There to meet with Macbeth.
I come, Grey Malkin.
Paracoals
Anon.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hurrah through the fog and filthy air.
Scotland is fighting a battle against Norway. The battle is going badly for the Scots. The Thane of Cawdor, a Scottish nobleman, has betrayed King Duncan and sided with the Norwegians. At the last moment, Macbeth and Banquo take charge and lead their countrymen to victory. When the king learns of their battle and Cawdor's treachery, he grants Cawdor's noble title to Macbeth. Before Macbeth learns that he's won the king's favor, however, he and Banquo have a very strange encounter.
Where hast thou been, sister?
King Swine.
Sister, where thou?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched, and munched, and munched. Give me, quoth I. Arise thee, witch, the right-fed roaming cries. Her husband's to Aleppo gone, master of the Tiger. But in a sieve I'll thither sail, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a wind.
Thou art kind,
And I another.
and I myself of all the other, and the very ports they blow, all the quarters that they know, I, the shipman's carn. I will drink and dry his hay, sleep shall be the night and day, hang upon his penthouse lid, he shall live a man free. Weary 7 nights, 9 times 9, shall he dwindle peak and pine, though his bark cannot be lost, and shall his tempest cost. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot's thumb, wrecked as Homer.
A drum, a drum. Macbeth, dog.
Nowhere, sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus to go about to mouth, thrice to line and thrice to line and thrice again to make up line. Peace.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it called for is? What are these? So withered and so wild and they are tired, it look not like inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so. Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Long.
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail Macbeth, you shall be king. Hurrah.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical? Or that indeed which outwardly you show? My noble partner you breathe with as in grace and great prediction of noble hope and royal having. Speak then to me.
Hail.
Hail!
Hail. Lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. All hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth.
All hail.
Stay! You imperfect speakers, tell me more. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our raid with such prophetic greeting. Speak! I charge you. The earth hath bubbles as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished? Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed. Are such things here, as we speak about? Or have we eaten of the insane root that takes reason prisoner? Your children shall be kings. You shall be king. And Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so? The self-same tuned words. Who's here?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, news of thy success.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks.
And for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me, from him, call thee Thane of Cawdor. In tradition, Hale must wear thee Thane for to sign.
Oh, I think the devil speak true. The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane of Cawdor lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Treason's capital confessed and proved to have overthrown him.
Gloves. Thane of Cawdor, the greatest, is behind. Thank you for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promise no less to them? That, trusted home, might yet enkindle you into the crown, besides the Thane of Cawdor. But 'tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to a harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths. Win us with honest trifles to betray us in deepest consequence. Two truths are told, as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye winketh the hand, yet let that be, which the eye fears when it is done to see. They have met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfect report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned a desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder, it came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with hail, king that shalt be. Long as thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the aim that should attend it. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear. What is your tidings? The king comes here tonight. Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him, who were it so, would have informed for preparation? So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had speeded him, who almost dead for breath, had scarcely more. Then he made up his message. If I'm tending, he brings grave news. The raven himself is hoarsely croaks the entrance of Duncan under my fatal battlements. Come, ye spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shape my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the affected. Come to my woman's breast, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, where her nature's substances win nature's mystery. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold! Great logs, written Cawdor, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. And let us have transported me, though I sit here at present, and I feel not the future of the instant. My
My dearest love, Duncan comes here. Tonight. Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my dame, says in hope. For men may read strange manners. To beguile time, delightful time, they're welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Like the innocent flower that you circled under. You that's coming must be provided for. You shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come, in solely sovereign sway and mastery.
We will speak further.
Only look up for you. Altar favor ever is to fear, leave all the rest to me.
If it were done, when 'tis done, it were well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his surceased success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here upon this bank and shoal of time we jump for life to come. He's here in double trust, first as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, and as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What news?
He has almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
Know you not he has?
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people which should be worn in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the whole drunk way you dress yourself? Hath it slept since? And wakes it now so green and pale? To look so green and pale at what it did so freely? These times such I count thy love. Art thou feared to be the same in thine own act and valor as the marble desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in your own esteem, letting I dare not wait on, I would like the poor cat in the adage?
Prithee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. As ye more than what you were, you would be so much more than man. Nor time nor place to then adhere, yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their thickness does unmake it. We should fail. We fail. But screw your courage to the sleeping place and will not fail. What cannot you and I perform upon their daughter doth good? What not pin upon his spongy officers who shall bear the guilt of our great well?
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. Dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision? Sensible, feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind? A false creation proceeding from the heat oppressive brain. Yet, in form as palpable as this, which now I draw. Now marshaled certainly the day that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade indulgent gouts of blood, which were not so before.
no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs us to our minds. Now, o'er the one-half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings in withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf whose howls his watch thus with his stealthy pace. With Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk for fear thy very stones pray to my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Whilst I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds, too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell, which summons thee to heaven or to hell.
I wish I'd made them drunk and made me bold. I had quenched them and given me fire. Hark! Peace is the owl that shriek, fatal bell which gives the sterns to good night. He is about it. The doors are open and the surfeited rooms to mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their posits, the death of nature, to contend about them whether they live or die. Who's there? What ho! Oh, Lack, I'm afraid they've awaked and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the duty confounds us. I laid their daggers ready, he could not miss them. I did not resemble my father as he slept. I had done it. My husband, I have done the deed. Sound of your noise. I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry, but not you speak. When? Now? As I descended? Hark! Who lies in the second chamber? Donalbain. This is a sorry sight. A foolish thought to say a sorry sight. There's one did laugh in his sleep, and one cried, murder! That they did wake each other, I stood and heard them. But they did say their prayers and address them again to sleep. There are two lodged together. One cried, God bless us! And on them the other, as they had seen me with these hangman's hands, listening their fear. I could not say amen when they did say God bless us. Consider not so deeply. But wherefore could not I pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing and amen stuck in my throat. These deeds must not be thought of these ways, so it will make us mad. Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder to sleep. Be innocent. Sleep. Sleep that knits the raveled sleeve of care, the death of each day's life, sore labor's bath, balm of hurt minds, great nature's second course, chief nourisher in life's feast. What do you mean? Still, it cries, sleep no more. But all the house. Macbeth does murder sleep. Who was it that thus cried? My worthy thing, you to unbend your noble strength to think so great, sickly of things. Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands. Why did you bring the daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go! Carry them. And smear the sleeping rooms with blood. I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think on what I have done. Look on it again. I dare not. In form of purpose, give me the daggers. It is the eye of a child. The sleeping and the dead are but his pictures. It is the eye of a child who that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt. Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? Ha! They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? No. This my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red. My hands are your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I heard off me at the south entry,
Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of the steed. How easy is it then? Your constancy hath left you unattended. Hark, we're knocking. Get on your nightgown, lest the king calls and shows to be watchers. I'm not lost so wholly in your thoughts.
To know my deed were best not to know myself. Wake, Duncan, with thy knocking. I would not.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee. Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole from thence the life of the building. Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with the new Gorgon. Not bid me speak, see and then speak yourselves. Awake, awake! Ring the alarm bell, murder and treason! Awake, Malcolm and Banquo! As from your graves rise up! Up and see the great doom's image! Malcolm and Banquo, as from your graves rise up, and walk like spirits to countenance this horror.
Macduff discovers that the king is dead. The whole castle is awakened. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's sons, decide to flee to England, worrying that they are now in danger. But this makes them look suspicious. Macbeth is next in line, and now he becomes king. But Macbeth does not sit easy on his throne. He is nervous about Banquo. Banquo heard the witch's prophecies, and he knows that his children are supposed to be king. And he knows that Macbeth may have not gotten the throne completely honestly. So Macbeth decides that Banquo needs to go.
Who did bid thee join with us? Macbeth. He needs not our mistrust, since he delivers our offices and what we have to do to the direction just.
Then stand with us. The west jet glimmers with some streaks of day. No spurs lead the traveler apace. To gain the timely in, engineer approaches the subject of our watch. Hark! I hear horses.
Give us a light there. Ho! Then 'tis he. The rest are within the note of expectation. Already are in the court.
His horses go about.
So he does usually. So all men do. From hence to the palace gate, take it at a walk.
A light! A light!
It is he.
Stand to it.
Will be rain tonight.
Let it come down!
Oh my God! Fly! Thou mayest revenge. Oh, slave!
Who did strike out the light?
Was it not the way?
But one is down, the sun is fled.
We have lost the best half of our affair.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.
You know your own degrees, sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Ourself will mingle with society and play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will require her welcome.
Announce it for research to all our friends. My heart speaks they are welcome. May it please your highness sit.
The table's full.
There is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your highness?
Witch, you have done this!
What, my lord?
Thou canst not say I did it! Never shake thy gory locks at me!
Gentlemen, rise! His Highness is not well!
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. For you keep seat fit is momentary. Are you a man? a man can follow?
If I stand here, I saw him by for shame. Blood hath been shed, ere now. In the olden time, ere humane statute purged the gentle wheel. Aye, and since 2 murders have been performed, too terrible for the ear. The times have been, when brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again, with 20 mortal murders in their crowns, and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My noble lord, your worthy friends do lack you.
Oh, I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love, and health to all, then I'll sit down. Give me some wine, fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here.
Our duties and the flesh.
Avaunt! Quit my side! Let the earth hide thee! Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold, thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom, 'tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
Hence, horrible shadow, under mockery, hence! Why, so being gone, I am a man again.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder. He grows worse and more, stay not upon the order of your going, but go at once. Good night. In a better health attend His Majesty. Kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations have by magpies and choughs and rooks brought forth the secret strand of blood. How sayest thou that Macbeth denies his person at our great bidding?
You sent him so?
I hear it by the way, but I would send. There's no one of them but in his house. I keep a servant feed. I will tomorrow, and betimes I will to the weird sisters. More shall they speak. I am in blood, steeped in so far that, should I wait no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er.
You lack the season of all nature's sleep.
Come, go to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young, indeed.
Macbeth returns to the witches, and they give him more prophecies. First, they tell him to beware Macduff, Satyr 5. Second, that they say that no man born of woman can harm Macbeth. Next, they tell him that Macbeth will never be vanquished till Birnam Wood marches to Dunsinane Castle. Macbeth takes these prophecies to mean that he's invincible. But the witches say the vanquished children are still going to be kings. Upset, Macbeth leaves and finds the Saint of Lennox, who tells him that Macduff has fled to England to conspire with Malcolm. Macbeth resolves to kill Macduff's family.
See who comes here, my ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
Sir, amen. What's the newest grief? Out of an hour's age left. He's the speaker, each minute teams a new one. Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered.
My children too.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence my wife killed too.
I have said, be comforted. Let's make medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
Has no children. We've said all. Oh, how kite. all my pretty chickens in their jam at one fell swoop. Dispute it like a man. I shall do so, but I must also feel it as a man. The gentle heavens cut short all intermission, front to front.
Bring thou this fiend of Scotland, and myself within my sword's length set him. And if he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Macbeth is ripe for shaking. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day. I have 2 nights watched her, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, take forth paper, write upon it, read it, seal it, and again to return to bed, yet all this while I most fast asleep.
A great perturbation, Rachel. To receive at once the benefit of sleep, and do the effects of watching. And this slumbery agitation besides her walking and other actual performances. What, at any time, have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
No, neither to you nor to anyone. Having no witness to confirm my speech. Oh, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
How can she help?
Stood by her. She is led by her continually. 'Tis her command.
You see, her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense are shut.
What if she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
'Tis an accustomed action of her, to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her to go about this for a quarter of an hour.
Yet here's a spot. Hark, she speaks. I will sit down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly. Out, damn spot, out I say. 1, 2. Why, I think it's time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie, a soldier and a fear. What needs we fear, who knows it, when none can call our power to account. Do you mark that? Vain if I cut away. Where is she now? What, will these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all of the starting. Go to, she has known what she should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Besides, the heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom, the dignity of the whole body.
Well,
Pray God it be so.
this disease is beyond my practice. Yet I've known those who which have walked in their sleep and have died wholly in their beds. Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale, I tell you yet again. It was buried. He cannot come out of his grave. Even so. Come. There's knocking at the gate. Now give me your hand. Its done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed. Is she going out to bed?
Directly.
Our whisperings are blood. Unnatural deeds to breed our natural troubles. infected minds to their death pillows will discharge their sorrows. Mourning she, the divine and the physician. God, forgive us all. Look after her. Remove her from the means of all annoyance. Still keep eyes on her. Good night. My mind she has made her to amaze ourselves. Think, but I dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
Bring me no reports. Let them fly all. Till Burnham would remove to Dunsinane, I cannot taint with fear. Was the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man that's born of woman shall e'er have power upon thee. Then fly false things and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee black, thou cream-faced loon. Where gottest thou that goose look?
There's 10,000
Geese, villain?
soldiers, sir.
Go prick thy face and overread thy fear, thou lily-livered boy. What soldiers? Hatch, death of thy soul, those living cheeks of thine are counselors to fear. What soldiers, bay-face?
The English force. So please you.
Take thy face hence. Satan! I am sick at heart when I behold. Satan! This push will cheer me, ever deceive me now. I have lived long enough. Satan, I say!
What's your grace's pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, sir, which was reported.
I'll fight, till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me mine armor.
It is not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses. Scour the country round. Hang those that talk of here. Give me mine armor. How is your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord. Yet she is troubled with thick coming fantasies that keep her from rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from memory the rooted sorrow. Raise out the ridden troubles of the brain, and with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon her heart.
Therein the patient must minister to himself.
Throw physic to the dogs, all none of it. Come, put mine armor on, give me my staff. Seton, send out. Thou couldst, doctor, cast the water of my land. Find her disease and purge it to a sound and pristine health. I would applaud thee to the very echo that should applaud again. Oh, pull it off, I say! What rhubarb, senna, or what purgative drug would scour these English heads? Hearest thou of them?
Aye, my good lord. Your royal preparation makes us fear something.
Bring it after me. I'll be not afraid of death and fame till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
Ride from Dunsinane awaiting clear. Prophet again should hardly draw me here. Cousins, I hope the days are near at hand, that Chambers will be safe. We doubt of nothing.
What is this before us?
Of the wood of Burnham. Let every soldier hew him down a bough, and bear it before him, and thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host, and make discovery. Ere in report of us, it shall be done.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still they come. Our castle's strength will have a siege to sport. Here let them lie till famine and the ague eat them up. What is that noise?
It is the cry of women, my lord.
I've almost forgot the taste of fears. The times have been, my senses would have cooled to hear a night shrew.
what was that cry? Queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow. Creeps in this petty place from day to day to the last syllable of her worded time. And all our yesterdays have glided fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, grief can. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story quickly.
As I did stand, my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Let me endure your wrath, but be not so. Within this 3 mile you may see it coming. I say a moving grove.
Fear not, till Burnham would do come to Dunsinane, and our wood comes toward Dunsinane. Arm and out! If this which he vouches does appear, there is no flying hence, nor tarrying here. I begin to be weary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell! Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whilst I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my soul without bloody ribbon. Turns and show thee out.
Thou losest liver. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee that Macbeth was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so. For it hath cowed my better part of man, and be these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear and freak it to our heart. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward. Live to be the show and gaze the time. We shall have thee as our rare monsters are, painted upon a pole and underwrit. Here may ye see the tyrant.
I will not yield, but kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited by the rabble's curse. Though Burnham would be come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet will I try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macbeth, and damned be him that first cries, hold, enough!
I would the friends be this, and yet by these I see so great a days, this is cheaply bought.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. Time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl. Speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
Okay, so thank you everybody for coming. This started out as like just a little project that we did in literature class, and it turned into something I don't know if I would do again, but it was very stressful. And the amazing part is that we all stayed friends with this whole thing without a director, so that's pretty impressive, I'd say. No one stabbed each other.